that we're doing earlier on the well, Nightmare Terror Zones, and yeah, I think well, we've had some decent luck here. We've had better luck thus far rune-wise than we've had with the Hell pit runs, and that is kind of interesting. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I figure, you know, we probably want to do like an hour or so more of these runs to make a fair assessment. And yeah. So let's see where we're at. See what happens. We found ourselves a night smoke. I'm continuing to open these, or rather identify these unique items, regardless of which item that we find, just in case there might be a viewer that's interested in seeing what kind of item that we're actually looking at. Being the Keithan seal is quite a decent dream. Early on, I should say. And it's one of those items that are, well, help you to wear the Saigon set. So that's might be helpful for achieving the strength requirement that is on the Saigon, which is I think 60 strength, kind of a lot. Also, we did find some other stuff and just had to look through that. Nothing that impressive or noteworthy, so just gonna toss it away. I believe we've almost found a whole set of these items. And this is, of course, the Arcanist Death Wand. And earlier we found both, I think, the flesh and the head. Pretty sure we've seen the sign as well during our pit runs. So, yeah. That being said, it's one of those sets that is not going to be used.
I am overburdened.
what we're looking for in those barbarian helmets, as a rule, well, I personally appreciate just bonus to BO and war cries, which is really, that's the good stuff. And you just want to have decent rolls there. Then you can get like a war cry buff as well. That would be kind of cool. There's some other war cry. Find item is kind of nice too. That being said, they did buff the find item synergy, find potion, so it's not that useful now. But it's kind of cool what they did there. It's like 1% extra to find an item for every find potion that you put in. So the synergy is really powerful, considering, you know, later skill levels of find item. Just, you know, it's like 1% every 2 levels or some such. So synergy is it's more important to max out early. Alright, so the thing is about these terror zone runs is that they take a whole lot longer time than the pit runs do. So in time, I'm pretty sure that we're pretty even on how much we've put down on the runs. But I think, well, given an hour more, and I think we're about even during doing terror zones and the 200 pit runs. They're very quick, like a couple of minutes, and you're done. Wow, this is nightmare difficulty, and man, those guys tank, especially if they got lightning resist as well, obviously. Seeing as how that's, well, we do lightning damage, that's our gig. So they are tanky, these lowered characters, blood lords, moon lords, and such. You know, I always miss these when playing. I started playing Diablo 1 and Hellfire, and I remember these knights that were in the hell level of or the first Diablo installation. And then when I first played Diablo 2 Classic, you know, without the Lord of Destruction expansion, I think they were kind of looking to do those with the Act 4 mobs, but you know, they didn't really feel as they were the same kind of mob. But here they do remind quite a lot of the guys in Diablo 1 and Hellfire. All right. Now I kind of remember that dolls would spawn in specifically the Rifter Cavern, but as of yet we have seen no dolls. That is very nice. It's weird because it's like I've said this before, but you know, I've always found that nightmare dolls are the worst because you never, you always count them out because there's nightmare dolls. So who cares, right? They won't do any damage, but they do damage, and you can't. It's, you know, the damage when you least expect it as well. Now goats are our friends because they have a greater tendency to drop runes, so they are our friends. Like, that goes for blooms as well, but you know, blooms suck. They got lightning damage. Since we're going with the Thunder Charm, we kind of lack actual lightning resistance. I think we've got like 64%. Well, that's not really a problem here in Nightmare, but you know. We'll probably do some Hell Terror zones later on. And then it will matter. Then we might actually, well, not live to tell the tale. Why our lightning resisted matter. I was also thinking about doing some more SNES gaming, possibly even Nintendo, because yeah, kind of feel like it. Also, this is Diablo 2 is also quite awesome. So I really haven't decided, but I was thinking about doing some Super Nintendo game or another. But we'll see. All depends on how one feels. Gotta be fun. It's always nice with some degree of variation as well. I think, I mean, even if I enjoy playing these terror zones and I enjoy Diablo 2, then it might be some of the audience, which is a rather small following, but some of the audience that might enjoy Super Nintendo as well, or Super Famicom. I remember when I first got a decent paying job, it was like the first things that I did was buying like a Super Famicom, because you know, here in Sweden we only had the Nintendo, and then there's the different regional stuff. So you know, it was something to do. There we go. Now we got a we're out of identify scrolls. That is terrible. That is I need to buy some more of those. Broke on identify scrolls. That's terrible. And also, you know, forgetting to buy those in town, that's just annoying. Almost got a 6 skulls to re-roll the diadem. That's definitely, you know, of all the things to re-roll, diadems are always the most fun. You know, the chances of actually rolling something that is great is just, no, it's almost impossible. But it's kind of cool, because if you actually manage to roll something that's like halfway decent, well, then you feel good. And you figure that, you know, if you want to get a legendary item, then that is definitely a way to do that. This is the Berserker's Hauberk. Not sure about the English pronunciation on that though. I feel that a lot of the times talking about these unique items. I'm not at all sure about the actual pronunciation. Which is kind of, you know, being a Swede, English is well, it's not the easiest of languages, I guess, or rather, it's not our, well, main language. And also, I'm not the smartest person. So. There we go. Now we got another set item, and it's the Cleeglaw Tooth. Oh, I should say also that neither of those sets are really worth keeping, but you know, they are set items, and I figured yeah, gonna keep showing those. Because why not? Those lightning enchanted ones, just so difficult to manage. This is the Arctic Horn. So I think, yeah, okay, we'll show it anyways. This is also the Arctic Horn. So there's one, and there's the other. A lot of those dropping. And this would be the Japan's seal. Alright, so we're out of keys and couldn't open that chest. That's terrible. That's... Alright, let's go buy some keys and let's not let's not make that a thing. Yes, a key. That's kind of embarrassing, actually. Okay, well, I think we'd like to keep the soul rune though, because we probably want to do some rerolls later on the insight or mercenaries insight. So yeah. Okay. Started to get a lot of amethysts as well. So that is something we should probably try to roll a couple of amulets too. And this is the Erata's Cord. It looks like we're rolling a bit of doublet, but this is the command's blessing. That was a very empty chest. Now this was not great. Combat skills might be useful too, but yeah. But that was not a useful hat. Or chapeau. This is the Arctic Myths. And a lot of drops from the Arctic sets in this snowy environment. There is a lot of ghosts here on this level, and that is something that we approve of, obviously. Alright, so no great finds, I shouldn't say. Not really, no. Alright, so odds are we will be able to stay. But, well, yeah. I guess could be another act as well. Now, there could be a very decent next area. I've yet to experience, you know, a really good area. Well, this is fine. Definitely okay. But I mean, imagine doing cows. That would be kind of cool. And we have the area plateau. Being a man of order, we create a new game just to make sure that we label the runs correctly together. Right. Some buffoon has yet to collect the waypoint. That's annoying. Mad person, obviously. Now we should remember to actually collect the waypoint so we don't have to travel every time. Alright, so now we've actually managed to find the waypoint, so that's gonna help us. This is what happens, you know, you focus on the hell difficulties, then you kind of miss some waypoints while playing through Nightmare. Now let's see what we got in the pit of Acheron. That is actually a decent charm. Lightning resist is definitely our friend. That's good, because we've got plenty of space for more charms. So we don't mind. We found a decent charm. Okay, that is definitely out of bounds. was weird. Doesn't seem like we can recreate the bug, but it was weird. And that is the chieftain. All right. So we did manage to find some pretty cool things here during our runs, and I think we should sum it up and say that well, overall, I think we've managed to get quite a good deal of things running these terror zones, and yeah. Rune-wise, the terror zones, well, I mean, it's still a relatively small amount of runs, but rune-wise, we definitely did get a better result than running pits. However, the pits were superior when it came to all of these pole arms, where we actually found 2 ethereal 4 open sockets, as well as a single 5 open socket ethereal thresher. So polearm wise, definitely better running pits, as well as the uniques, where we found a lot of good stuff, and in particular the one charm that's +1 to elemental skills and +36 to life. That is a very good charm. So I think the pits probably worth it, but I do maintain that running the terror zones in Nightmare is definitely an alternative. If you don't have like stable enough gear, then I'm sure it might be a good alternative. Also, should say that we did find some plain stuff and basic stuff for our guys in running the terror zones as well. Yeah, I guess should mention that the cat's eye was found running Nightmare Terror Zones, and it's you know, it to me, thinking about running an Amazon, it will definitely help. So it's a good find. Yeah, not quite enough to actually be able to re-roll the diadem that I've been actually really looking forward to re-roll. We have gathered quite a lot of amethysts, and I think we just need, well, could actually re-roll some right now. I thought we had far fewer RAL rooms. So let's do that. Just gotta make some space. See if we luck anything out of those. Although that's not really a part of the runs, but I mean, it's always interesting to re-roll the old amulet.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I stashed the Geed charm, but yeah. Right. See what we can find. I don't think there's any keepers here. Let's check it out. Make sure that there's not some awesome find. But no, doesn't look it. And yeah. Go. So we got 6 rerolls total. That would be 2 additional RAL runes, and go grab a couple of those. All right, so there we go. Yeah, that's not really what we're looking for. We just, yeah. Well, the thing is, there's a good roll on energy, I guess, if you want to run energy shield. But I mean, what we're looking for is basically 20 faster cast rate, hopefully 2 +2 to all sorceress skill levels. Finding one of those is rare, but I mean, it's definitely, it is possible. All right, there we go. +2 to druid skills and +11 to all resist. Yeah, I'm gonna return to that one. It doesn't seem that horrible, but druids do have a higher breakpoint, but it's not 20. I can't recall. I think it's like +16 that you need or something weird. Really a weird requisite, I think. Right, this one. No +2 skills, so we're not keeping that. And right. No luck there either, but it's a decent life roll. Right. Oh, that is annoying. This is actually an option for me, as it has a lot of energy and mana. My current amulet is really nice though. So, but it's not a terrible amulet. It is definitely not a terrible amulet. But just imagine having +20 faster cast rate instead. That would have made the world of difference. All right. Now the final one. This is bound to be a great amulet. But it's not terrible. It is not a terrible amulet. I mean, it's got... I suppose you could use it for compensating for a poor roll on a spirit auric shield. But I mean, it's really not that good. It really isn't. But could have been. Also, level requirement being 89, that is a huge level requirement. But yeah, could have been better. Probably might be able to use that for a paladin. So these 3 amulets, pretty decent, but not great, right? They are not great. So we're gonna keep rerolling, and also we're gonna keep these, and gonna put them on a some mule or other. Get to carry that. All right. So yeah, that's about it for the runs. But I was thinking about doing a couple of Hell Terror zones as well. But this is just way off. We're just gonna go with off the runs. Yeah, because this is not what was planned. This is just gaming. But I really feel like, I mean, we've already got a strong stream going, and yeah. But this is definitely not trying to make the terror zones on Nightmare work. Why did I pick up these? You just don't need those. Toss them away, as one does. Alright, still, this is a bit ambitious going with the wealth, considering that we do have, well, we're severely lacking in resistances. Should probably add our charms as well, but as you can see, 13% lightning resistance is not a lot, and honestly it's pretty bad. So yeah, this is definitely a bit on the risky side, not gonna lie. Definitely on the risky side.
Good day.
Also, our poor mercenary is going with the same. He should be running with something more decent armor-wise, but, I mean, why not try it? Alright, this area is definitely going to kill my mercenary. So I believe it's time to end that run. Well, thank you very much for staying with me through this stream, and I hope that all of you get. I hope all of you get just a brilliant day or just a very nice night, depending on the time zone that you're in. And also, you guys are awesome. So take care. You have a good one.